Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
I'll take any chance not to think on my strumpet. I'm in no hurry to leave. What should I get up to today? Hail!
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Hope to see you again ere long. I've got wares of every ilk. If you see aught you like, best buy while you can. Hope to see you again ere long. There.
Few things as exciting as receive.
I've got wares of every ilk. Hope to see you again ere long.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Bakbattahl. However, you would do well to first travel to the Olta'Battahl coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, He will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
It seems that we must seek out this Ambrosius.
Say, have you seen any statues about? Solid stone ones, carved in the likeness of monsters. Tell is, quite a number of them were found not long ago. Just, here's the curious part though. The things look damn near real. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Suppose I'd...
Follow me, if you would.
A customer, then. That changes. Just tell me what you need, and I'll see it done. Come again when you've more coin to spend.
Go on.
Me? I sell defensive equipment. Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything without paying for it. First.
Many thanks.
I suppose these are my just desserts.
Fewer burdens certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say the spring has returned to your step, Master.
Oi, what's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow, I mislike that. You from Vermont? Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of your lot. Well, got something you want to say, eh? Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundian scum in this tavern. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods, alone. That is. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into it!
Shan't let you get away.
Still in the fight.
That's enough.
Well now, quite the brawl we're having here. But I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a friend of this one?
Nay, I'm a sellsword. Coin is my only ally. 'Tis not my conscience that called me here. Oh no. I simply cannot stomach acts of cowardice. Is there even one among you with the grit for a proper duel, one-on-one?
What'd be in it for us, eh?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw. That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap you know not my face. How about my name then? Ragnar.
Ragnar? You're him. From the Scarlet Rains and the battle for Jeremiah? Well, 'tis clear you're a man best not crossed. But I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us. Aye? Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to? We'll see if you can escape me a second time. Show them your mettle!
I don't believe it. You're a bloody menace, you are. Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
Fine work, that was. Pray, save your thanks. I've no need of it. After all, judging by the skill with which you won that duel just now, I dare say you'd have bested those louts even if I hadn't intervened. I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you in a fair fight, so he had that beast take the beating for him. At any rate, 'tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday. Of course, I can't promise I'll be as amicable then. As a sellsword, 'tis my policy to let my employer decide friend from foe. I'm sure you understand. Till next time.
One cannot help but wonder about that Sir Ragnar. Who is he really?
I know not what to say.
Pray be at ease, sir. This is a tavern, same as any other. A place for people to gather and share. Life in this country can be hard to bear, but I won't let anyone rob us of our simple...
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
So stiff. What business have you here?
I know that lassie somewhere.
By and large, the people of Bakbattahl seem to adore their benevolent empress.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people every single day.
Vermund's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. Fancy a look of...
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough, but complaining won't... do any good.
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right. The sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun. Light.
What business have you here?
Idleness is a luxury I can barely afford. Sweeping, laundry.
Go on.
There's simply nowhere better.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Pray, follow me.
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Each to their own.
Tis this way. Would you mind coming over here?
We've got rattlers!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Over here, if you please. Here we are.
Who are you? No, never mind. 'Tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist.
Structure in the waters is most curious. I'm convinced there's altered its base.
And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Would you mind coming over here? We have reached our destination.
We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we?
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I say we forge on together for as long as we may.
Prepare yourself!
I'm coming, Master!
Defend the Arisen! You run so...
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Well, have you found any blue crystal shards? Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take... 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult. We've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that.
I know just the person we need. and where we must go to meet with them. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for. Over here, if you please.
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also by the dragon's design? So long as ye retain your will, you'll find you're bound to it, and it to ye. The dragon is the embodiment of destructive force. Understand this. The concepts of good and evil. It is a being of as are ye. Now that the dragon has marked ye the Godsway, forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Bakbattahl came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces, sir, I believed he called himself. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. The Arisen is a transcendent being. Thus, when the dragon is made manifest, so too is an Arisen. The cycle is doomed to continue till the dragon is felled. For that is what the will of... I am the husk of he who was once Arisen. My final battle against the dragon culminated in the loss of the will that should have seen me bring the... Thus, as the Arisen is defined by the strength of their will, from that moment on, such is the world's will. I dare say it compels me e'en now to impart upon ye all the knowledge I possess. Ye need not seek the dragon. Make no mistake. The dragon will appear before ye when the time is come. Still, I suppose I can tell ye about a rumor I heard the other day. Apparently, a dragon was sighted in after all. Now that ye have been marked as Arisen, the dragon, so it stands to reason that e'en if a creature of draconic aspect, a mockery of one perhaps, but not the dragon, the substance of which ye speak, is formed of crystal. Worm's life crystals can be obtained not only from the true red dragon, they retain a measure of draconic power, and when used correctly, will bestow upon ye powers that eclipse. Then go. But visit me again when ye have spilled draconic blood. Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I might remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell, and safe travels.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Let us proceed to the next location. Shall we go and speak with this Oracle Master? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Now, no matter how far we stray, we'll be able to return here in a flash with the use of a ferry stone.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths. I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
We forget the value of the moment.
Well met, sir.
You there. Have you a home in Battal? If not, well, look now. I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Bold choice here in Battal, where they're ill-loved. So I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? A wise decision, sir. Do be sure to read over the deed. Here you are, dear. Pleasant surroundings make it
No sense travelling when I'm
Bakbattahl.
I've got to focus.
I'm
glad to
well met.
Life's been pretty kind to me, come to think of it. Wonder if there's any...
Behold the view. The entire landscape lies before us.
Vermund has its charms, but so too Battal. Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
A ghost rises to meet us!
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. The monster's left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? You have my admiration. I doubt even my own master has obtained an article so rare.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
There's a hobgoblin! Fear not, you're safe with me.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Good feeling about this one. Execution.
Let us try for the same results with our next attack.
These obstacles shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it.
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. I would gladly be of aid of you. It is overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat.
Let us proceed. We've found a hidden path.
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
Tis rather valuable. Take this. Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it. I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. Oh, glad. It was a greater haul than I'd hoped, but it's only made me eager to find more treasure.
covetous nature is like to invite...
Everyone has their own reasons for doing battle. But knowing that doesn't make it any easier to join the fray. You are.
Just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Did anyone else see that? Orc catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. The way forward is unclear. How are we to proceed?
Methinks I can make it over there. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. Careful, Master. That venom is potent. Any last words?
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
Aye!
That was superb, Arisen! And victory shall be ours. A resounding success.
Thank you, sir. Consider it my thanks for all you've done.
I'll just pick this up.
I knew you would come. You seek answers, and you shall have them, if 'tis within my power to know them. Loath as I am to admit it, I know little of the artifact. I sense a land soaked in warmth, yet it now lies many fathoms below the... Though 'tis strange. 'Twould seem a path will be open to you in time. Perhaps he who was dragon-forged can tell you more. Is this a glimpse of... The Arisen's journey, I see?
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Suppose I could visit someplace new.
This here's deal looks to be plentiful.